Today we are flipping some buckets. So what do I mean by flipping these buckets? Well, basically, before Christ came, there were prophets in the Bible. They're mentioned. They taught things that turned buckets right side up. And then slowly, the nature of man turns these buckets upside down. Eventually, Christ came and flipped a lot of these buckets right side up again, such as the Sabbath. Jews put primacy on the Sabbath instead of primacy on man. Jesus came and flipped that bucket upside down and put man over the Sabbath. Another really common bucket that needs to be flipped upside down is faith over reason. I get so tired of this. And this is oftentimes why a lot of people get stuck in a certain religion and don't even know why they're in that religion, is they put, and they're told and taught that faith has primacy over reason. So when you go to reason with these people, it doesn't matter what logic you present to them. You could slap them in the face with a chair of logic, and they would still put faith over the logic that they're hearing. And that's absolutely wrong. So what we're doing, we're taking this faith bucket and flipping it upside down and saying reason has primacy over faith. Another upside down bucket that I see all the time, everywhere. Here, glasses are coming off because this is serious. And if this were true, I would probably be an atheist myself. Here we have our box of reality. This is everything we know to be true. Science fits in this. Everything that we know, fits in this. Let me label this. Reality. So this is our box of reality. A lot of people, when talking about God, will put him outside this box. And he's somewhere out here floating around, he's not really within the realm of reality. But here's the thing, if God is real, he fits in reality. And he has to abide by the same laws of reality that everyone and everything else has to abide by. So we're taking God out of the realm of nothingness, and we're putting him in the box of reality. God is real, and he fits in the box of reality. He's not out in the realm of nothingness. If he were out there, he could be a blob of nothingness. And it's really hard to make sense of that. So if we're going to keep going along with this, making sense of God and reality and how he fits into everything, we first need to understand and accept God fits in the box of reality. And the last bucket, because we've already flipped over a bunch, I want to keep these lessons really short. But for the last bucket, we're going to talk about good over right. Well, that was the main question that people got wrong on that little primacy quiz that we did. I had a lot of people saying do what's right over what's good. Now, trust me. Actually, I shouldn't say trust me. Don't trust me. Question everything. A lot of people that said we need to do what's right over what's good would agree that most of the time those things align. But you also have to consider who is telling you what is right. Obviously, you're going to have a lot of different opinions from people saying what is right? So even me, don't take my word for what is right and what is wrong. You know the right sources, what you consider to be good sources of what is right and what is wrong. Oftentimes your parents should and will teach you what is right and what is wrong. But in evaluating these things, let's put what is good over what is right. And here's a perfect example of someone not putting what's good over what is right. So if someone tells you, give up all your food, money, and shelter to charity. Some might say that's the right thing to do. You would die, and that is not good. Instead, let's take care of what you need to do to take care of you first, putting self over others. And then once you are taken care of, you can take care of more people. You can donate more to charity. You can do more for others. So, the bucket that needs to be flipped over here is we need to do what is good over what is right. Oftentimes, those two things will align, but if they don't align, we need to do what is good, more importantly, than what is right. So thanks for joining me on today's episode or lesson, whatever you want to call it. I hope that you now have some buckets flipped over, and I hope you're excited to move on to bigger and better lessons as we go. If you like these lessons, go ahead and share them. Tell other people about logical_God. And let's get everyone on the same page, making sense of God and reality and all of these things. They're important.